your nostrils and inhale, because it's time for another new episode of Comics Should Smell Good, and we are your perfumers, if you will. We're the Axe. We're the Axemen of comics, if you will. The Axe body spray guys.
Like get an axe or
no,
what?
you get to pick what Axe body spray you're most like.
Yeah. This isn't Thor.
Whichever one murders you. All of them.
All of them.
So let's begin with the only Marvel now, Avengers Now. The biggest thing in Marvel is change, and if you don't like it, just hang in there because it'll change again. But for right now, this is a really cool change. Sam Wilson has been promoted up to the all-new Captain America.
No, not the video monkey.
Not
the
video
real
monkey,
Sam Wilson.
The real Sam Wilson, Falcon. You know, Steve Rogers, he lost the Super Soldier. And this comes out at the time of Axis when the Red Skull, they thought they've defeated the Red Skull and things are all topsy-turvy. But this is awesome. Stuart Immonen from All New X-Men is moving over to join Rick Remender on a brand new chapter. Yay. But it's not just Falcon. He's got, as Captain America, as an all-new Hydra and some more villains and from Cap's past are striking. And also, Sam is also, they're relaunching the Mighty Avengers with Cap in charge of, this has got Luke Cage and Spectrum and She-Hulk. And there's some drama because of the Superior Spider-Man. They worked that all out. So, double hit of Sam Wilson as Captain America this week.
Also, I'm going to give you your obligatory Batroc watch. Yes, Batroc is in Captain America #1. Yes, he has that amazing mustache and also a hoodie. Because how do you make him cooler?
Batroc!
Put a hood on it.
And the French accent would.
Yes, we love Batroc here. From the past comes Zenith. Grant Morrison's one of his earliest comics from his days in 2000 AD, and this follows the son of a baby boomer superhero who, you know, wants to do nothing other than get high, get drunk, have sex with women, and
be a chart-topping musician.
Yeah, be a chart-topping musician. You know, generally not saving the world. Illustrated by Steve Yowell, who did the first arc of The Invisibles. Titan Comics in 2000 AD are bringing you this gorgeous hardcover, $25, the first of like 3 or 4 volumes, I want to say.
And I want all of them.
Yes. Paper's really nice, it smells really good, it's very classy, and there are Nazis.
So why are you pitching it if it's classy?
Oh, man. Okay, gotta move it along here. Giving a double dose, because why should Captain America have all the fun of awesome black heroes? We have got both Black Dynamite, the 70s throwback series from IDW, this
and the
is
greatest
issue
black
number
hero
4,
of all time.
And Django. Yes, from Django Unchained, in this series from Dynamite and Vertigo, teaming up with Zorro. Django and Zorro, #1, by Quentin Tarantino and Matt Wagner, because who would have thought that would be such a good team?
You think Quentin Tarantino actually wrote that comic? Really?
Well, he probably, like, scribbled on some sticky notes and, like, mailed them to Matt Wagner, but,
right.
you know.
Oh, well.
Anyways, it's got Django teaming up with Old Man Zorro, because Zorro is just that much cooler when he's an old dude.
Not Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on.
So that last nasty comment that I made, that wasn't the real will. That was the inverted will. I was inverted by the inversion spell.
Oh, by the axis?
So by the axis.
flip around thing. Story.
You know, they just
where's your evil goatee?
Right there.
See, I'm working on it. See, I'm working on it. So, as you know,
it hasn't grown in.
In Axis to defeat the Red Skull, Scarlet Witch, and Doctor Doom. That's a great team up right there. They did the inversion spell to try to, like, put the Professor X into the Red Skull to take over anyway. It screwed everything.
That sounded a terrible idea.
Well, it screwed everything up. It defeated the Red Skull, big old Red Onslaught. But now we have, so that was the Superior Will making that nasty comment, so I apologize. I'm back in control now. But in Superior Iron Man, Tony Stark, this is kind of the nasty, arrogant Tony Stark you may have loved from back in the old days, but is he inverted or is he just being arrogant again? Anyway, he's in silver armor, he's in San Francisco, he's offering Extremis for free. That sounds like a really good idea. And the stage is set for a showdown with Daredevil, because Daredevil also lives in San Francisco and he ain't having it. And there's a big twist at the end that makes you think, what the heck is going on in the whole thing anyway? Brand new creative team, brand new adventures for Tony Stark. Silver Tony Stark. Inverted. Okay, before the inversion takes over, I'm going to give it back to him before I say something nasty again.
This guy. But I got one question. Chin repulsors?
It's amazing.
Really?
It's amazing.
Is that a thing that
Are you trying to knock that? I wish I could shoot a laser out of my chin.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a big dimple here, so I could probably...
Yeah, alright, enough with the chin lasers. Nick Klein, Yeah, Nick Klein and Ivan Brandon, the team behind Viking, which is a fantastic crime book for the 8th century that came out a few years ago, bring you the new sci-fi thriller Drifter, because Image does not have enough new sci-fi comics. They need to meet that quota and break it. But basically the idea is that humanity has spread like a virus throughout, the stars. We've colonized, and this follows the story of a man in a crashed spaceship, a drifter, if you will, who lands on kind of a backwater planet, kind of a bit more of the like almost like Serenity, westerny type of feel, but with more of a, as the publishers put it, European feel, which I like that. I want my comic to be called European. Now that's classy. I have a very European feel to my comic. I roll my R's.
He's very classy.
Well, if the only qualification for being a European comic is nice painted art, I think that Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier #2, would qualify. This is drawn and painted and everything else by Marco Rudy, written by Arlish Kott, who has written just about everything in the last year or so. Iron Patriot, Secret Avengers, Zero, tons of stuff. But this follows Bucky being a space assassin, hanging out in Asgard and in Atlantis, and just all over the place, and just generally being kind of a badass. Also features a guest appearance by Loki, because everyone loves Loki these days.
Yay, Loki.
Seriously, pick this book up. It's beautiful.
It's really good.
So let's do a little space glam rock here with the all-new Captain Marvel #9. I love this. This is an homage to David Bowie's Aladdin Sane, and it does get spacey because this features a return of Lila Cheney. And who is Lila Cheney? I do more about her on my blog, comicsblend.com, this week. But she is an intergalactic rock and roll star who teleports and once tried to steal the Earth. How about that? And she's hanging out with Captain Marvel.
Eat your heart out, Dazzler.
Exactly. In her brain. Take that, Dazzler. She takes the whole planet.
That's why Dazzler's goth now, right? Because
Exactly.
Dazzler's depressed. She's like, oh, goth.
Because Lila Cheney's topping the charts. Lila Cheney's the new Ariana Grande of Marvel's charts, anyway. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. Great art by David Lopez. A whole new adventure. Kelly Sudaconic starts her, and it's just great big cosmic fun with a little space rock and roll.
Right on. From Image this week, Kieran Gillen, Jamie McKelvey, the team that brought you Young Avengers and Phonogram, the aforementioned thing that made Loki so very popular. Wicked and Divine, new book from them, $9.99, the first 5 issues. Every 90 years, 12 gods return as young people. They are loved, they are hated, blah, 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 and then they die after 2 years. And so now it's all happening again. And Lucifer, one of the gods, is arrested for murder, you can clip their fingers and their heads blow up, which
It's
is
really
pretty
cool. I wish I
vicious.
knew that trick.
But yeah, it smells quite good. Cheap, thick, looking divine.
Got another trade here. This one from DC. This is the first collection of the Batman Adventures, the 90s spin-off comic from the beloved animated series. I grew up on that. It formed so much about me. And this carries on the same aesthetic with beautiful, beautiful art by Ty Templeton. And it's written by a lot of people. Martin Pasco, Kelly Puckett. You've also got Rick Burchett working on this. This is 10 whole issues, $20. That's $2 an issue of stuff you can't even find anymore. Seriously, if you got a nostalgia bone in you somewhere, you should go and get this.
Speaking of Batman, so this is the book. They're going to just, you guys have decided they're going to just roll a camera on me as I'm reading this ahead of time, because I'm always going expletive, 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 because Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo are just so freaking amazing. So this picks up after, this is Endgame Chapter 2. It's the new arc. So who really wins in a fight between Superman and Batman? Well, the Joker has something to say about that. The entire Justice League got Jokerized in the last issue. How the heck does Batman get out of it? What is there's this whole thing. If that's not cool enough, there's this freaky Greg Capullo does Killer Croc the way Killer Croc should be done from now on. Let's just face it. And then there's the ending, something with the Joker that just...
We screamed.
I screamed, I yelled, I still don't understand what's going on. It's like Twin Peaks, and it just freaky.
Yeah, when you
Batman
saw it,
Endgame.
you freaked out. When I saw it, I said, wow, I wonder what Will's going to say when he sees this.
So, Zack Snyder, I know you're working on Batman. Just let's make this the movie. Just because this is Batman and Superman right here. So
Yeah,
there
it
you
ain't
go.
gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen. And because the Bat family pays our paychecks every week, we talk more about Batman. Actually, Batgirl.
But it's so good.
But it's so good. This first issue, which we just got back in today, was friggin' awesome! This one is even better because it's got Asian assassin girls on motorcycles. No, this is not Deadly Class, but it is very close. The last issue we saw Babs find a data thief, kind of stalker guy, but she found out that at the end someone knew her secret identity, so now she's all kind of a little perturbed, and the fact that she blew up her house, which, you know, sucks for her.
I hate it when that happens.
But Cameron Stewart, Brendan Fletcher, Babs Tarr, this is a great new step for DC Comics. It's got this great eye-piercing red cover. Piercing! It's friggin' amazing. So pick up Batgirl this week, not just because it's Batman.
Of course, speaking of leading ladies who we got the second and first issue back in today, we've also got Thor #1 second printing
right.
and Thor #2, just a heads up
We
there.
would talk about it, but the internet's done that enough for us.
Yeah, we talked about it, but I'm too busy talking about this.
Grindhouse!
Easily one of my most anticipated comics for the year.
Yep.
This is the second Grindhouse miniseries, Drive In, Bleed Out, starting with the story Sleigh Ride.
Those names are so good.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's Kung Fu Cheesecake.
Written as always by Alex DeCampi, drawn this time by R.M. Wera, artist of Scalped. Beautiful illustrator. This is a tale of Christmas-themed revenge. It's the best kind of revenge. And it's a month early. What better gift is there than that?
Kung Fu Cheesecake.
Well,
That's what's
okay, I want some of that.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to break for Kung Fu Cheesecake. And, you know, maybe next week we'll tell you how to make it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Dude, what are we, Southern bastards? We can't give away recipes.
That's true. All
Come
right.
on.
Thank you all. It was great having everybody here. And thank you for watching. Comics should smell good.